Developing news on Capitol Hill, a series of live events we're watching, including stakeouts for Speaker Boehner and House Republicans as well. And there you see Speaker Boehner, as well as Nancy Pelosi and House Democrats. But the big news may be behind closed doors as a House committee deposes Hillary Clinton advisor Sidney Blumenthal, who exchanged dozens of emails with her regarding Libya and the Benghazi attacks. NBC's Kelly O'Donnell is live for us on Capitol Hill. Kelly, good morning.
Good morning, Jose. And there is news about Sidney Blumenthal that adds to the complex picture of what happened with the Benghazi emails and Hillary Clinton, the candidate, and her private email server. Sidney Blumenthal, that longtime advisor to both Bill and Hillary Clinton, has turned over to the committee about 60 additional emails that had not been previously produced. And so those could provide some insight into his interactions with the former Secretary of State when she was in office, talking about communications they had related to the Benghazi attack and perhaps other subjects as well. Now, this is not a hearing in the way we come to see it on Capitol Hill. This is a deposition in which the 12 members of the Benghazi committee, both Republicans and Democrats, are able to question him about both of those topics, we expect. His information and the intel he was sharing with Secretary of State Clinton at the time and shortly thereafter the attacks of Benghazi, and the issue of her email server, which came to light through this process. We heard even on Meet the Press over the weekend, the former chief of staff to President Obama didn't know that there was a personal email server in the Clinton home that she was using for some government business. So Sidney Blumenthal, always the longtime advisor, an interesting figure over the years, again emerges at a time when Hillary Clinton is launching her campaign, and he may possess some information that could shed light in some corners about how she conducted herself as Secretary of State and how she communicated. Jose?
And that's why it has to be behind closed doors.
Well, initially what happens is that these sorts of depositions are done privately. That's fairly common with a number of witnesses, and then they do some fact gathering, and then at a later date, when they've gathered more documents and more testimony, that can help to prepare for when Hillary Clinton herself could be a witness in front of the committee, which we expect could happen at some time. She has worked with the committee to try to set that up. It's also possible that Blumenthal could then be called before the committee. But this initial step is not unusual. It gives him a degree of privacy, the committee an ability to question and probe without cameras. But chances are we will hear something about it. And the committee chairman, Trey Gowdy, says he expects to release these additional new emails to the public at some point in the near future. Jose?
Kelly O'Donnell, thank you very much.